From our wonderful makeshift studio in beautiful downtown Alden, New York, it's The Late Show with Dylan Keener. With our special guests, Mrs. Kornacki and Mrs. Catterley. And a special musical performance by the cast of Alden High School's Beauty and the Beast. Featuring the Late Show Band, Carl Aldinger and the Alley Cats. I'm Everett Gilbert. And now, here's your host, Dylan Keener.
Thank you everyone. Thanks for being here. Welcome to The Late Show. The holiday season is in full swing. Jill Stein is heading the Green Party's efforts to call for recounts across the U.S. for the presidential election. However, she is continuing to get declined. She is like a little kid who is lost at Monopoly and flips the board just to make everyone even more annoying. A winter storm canceled over 1,400 flights this past week, or as we say here in Alden, a few inches of snow. CNN reported breaking news yesterday that China denounced Donald Trump and called him, quote, an ignorant child. Joke's on you, CNN. That really isn't a newsflash to us at all. North Korea simulated an attack on Seoul recently. Given history of previous attack attempts, we can only assume it was just a cartoon of Kim Jong-un destroying South Korea with his laser eyes and giant muscles. Yeah. Me neither. Me neither. Who knows? Maybe it's all true. In other news, a mall Santa recently got in trouble in the headlines. Santa allegedly told a 9-year-old kid to, quote, lay off the hamburgers and french fries. He even made the kid cry. Like, is Santa the one to be giving jabs about weight? Yeah. As cybersecurity and Russian hackers become a huge threat, I continue to sit here with the same password for everything. Go ahead, Putin, take my spam and expired Kohl's Cash in my email account. I really don't need it. Thank you, everyone. We have an amazing show for you tonight. From the High School Social Studies Department and the Youth Against Cancer Club advisor, Mrs. Catterley is here with us. Also from the Social Studies Department, Mrs. Kornacki is also here. Musical guest tonight. We're really excited about this. I'll join some of the leading characters of the cast Alden High School's presentation of Disney's Beauty and the Beast to get in the Christmas spirit. Give it up for Carl Aldinger and the Alley Cats. We'll be right back. Welcome back to The Late Show, everyone. The holidays are quickly approaching. Everyone's busy, and if you're anything like me, you just don't have the time to commit to decorating. Am I right?
Honestly, I never end up decorating my house. I'm just too lazy.
Yeah. Okay, here's Mr. Eddings' budget-saving holiday tips.
Take your bag of Triscuits, take some ginger, boom, gingerbread cookies.
Thanks, Mr. Eddings. Here's our next one.
Take your hand sanitizer, take your tin foil, boom, dreidel.
That's a good one. Here's our next one.
Take a traffic cone, take a star, boom, Christmas tree.
Zach Bennett, am I right?
Take an old tire. Take some garland. Boom. Christmas wreath.
I'm not sure that would look great, but thanks, Mr. Eddings.
Take your Halloween cobwebs. Take a traffic cone. Boom. Santa hat.
I sure do love ginger cookies.
Take some aluminum foil. Crumple it up. Boom. Tinsel.
Here's one more.
Take your old Halloween lights. Spray paint them red. Boom. Christmas lights.
Almost there.
Take a Christmas tote. Take Zach Bennett. Boom. Baby Jesus.
This is the last one.
Take baby Jesus. Take straw. Boom. Living nativity.
All right, well, we hope you at least learned something useful, right?
Yes.
Coming up next, Mrs. Catterley is with us. We're playing holiday charades and more.
That'll be fun.
Stick around. Welcome back, everyone. We've been so busy getting this incredible new show out to you guys. Thank you, thank you. We've been so busy getting the show together that I forgot to send out all of my thank you notes. Here's the Late Show thank you notes. Thank you, Turkish Delight, for looking like those awesome Jell-O cubes, but being the least delightful thing I've ever eaten. They're nasty. Thank you, Jesus, for upstaging all of the other birthdays in December. That was December birthday. Yeah. Thank you, Santa, for showing me what I'll look like after the holidays. Like looking into a future image of yourself. Sad, but happy that I was able to eat that much. Thank you, Home Movies, for giving me an excuse to pull out my old VCR once a year. And I don't even know what that stands for. Or what it is. I have like 12, I don't even... Well, no one's gonna buy it. It's like I gotta pay them to take it. Thank you, Menorahs, for being the perfect mashup of Disney musicals. As if Ursula and Lumiere had a child. Makes sense if you think about it. Thank you, fruitcake. It's so convenient that we can just mix together all our Thanksgiving leftovers, throw in a couple of gumdrops, and call it fruitcake. Sometimes I put Turkish Delight in my fruitcake. People I send it to, I don't really get calls back from, though. Thank you, Donald Trump, for promising to create so many jobs for coal miners. It's actually a really good plan. With all that extra coal, Santa will have plenty just for you. It's going to be a lot of coal. Thank you, everyone. Those are tonight's thank you notes. Give it up for Carl Aldinger, everyone. Back to the lake, everyone. Our first guest is a social studies teacher. She teaches AP World History. Welcome, Mrs. Kornacki. Ready for the upcoming holiday season?
I'm getting there, yes. Holidays are a lot of fun. I enjoy hanging out with my kids, but they're also a lot of work. The rumor on the street is, Santa's a woman.
Are your children excited for the holidays? And
Very,
maybe
very
woman
excited.
Santa?
They're very excited. I have an 11-year-old and an 8-year-old, and the 8-year-old is especially excited this year.
Do your kids have any bizarre items on their wish list?
Not really bizarre, but my 8-year-old does want a dog. It's at the top of her list. And I told her that I wasn't sure if Santa could bring live animals. Plus, moms get to have one veto, and that may be the veto.
Is there any unexpected gifts that you didn't they never brought up before, like a random interest?
Oh yeah, they do that all the time, like the day before. Well, I don't know if Santa's gonna bring that one. That may not happen. Big for the Hatchimal this year. I don't know if Santa's going to be able to find one of those.
So do you have any old holiday, funny Christmas time / winter memories from when you were a kid?
Well, we always went out and chopped down our Christmas tree. That was kind of the one winter thing that we did, because we didn't really do much in the winter. And we still do that with my kids. And we have a lot of funny stories. For example, a couple of years ago, we had a great time. We chopped down our tree, put it on the top of our car, and drove home and forgot that the tree was on the top of the car when we pulled into the garage. So the tree was stuck and the car was stuck halfway in the garage, half outside of the garage. We sort of have a phrase in our house, Christmas ain't Christmas till somebody's crying. And both my kids started crying at that point because they thought that Christmas was ruined because the tree was stuck. So everyone started crying, so we figured that was going to be a great Christmas. We had to climb up on top of the truck and pull down the Christmas tree to get the car out of the garage.
Did you go back that day for a new tree?
No, actually the tree was okay. We lost a couple branches, but other than that, the tree made it.
That's good. I always use a fake Christmas tree. Past couple of years I just don't have a tree, but this year we have Christmas at my house, so Mom's freaking out and cleaning the house.
That's kind of what moms do, right?
Yeah.
This year we have a real tree, but we also have a fake small tree in the front window, and that's where we keep all of the girls' nice little cute ornaments that they make at school. So a couple of days ago, I think it was on Tuesday, my daughter was panicking, running out of the house, trying to get to the bus, and the cord to the Christmas tree lights was stuck in her book bag. So she started to drag the tree out as she was heading out the door.
Did she feel it eventually?
No, we were all screaming at her to please stop. Don't take the tree out to the bus with you. So, we had to redo that whole Christmas tree. So, we have a lot of good Christmas tree stories.
My mom actually this year just got The bottom half is a tree, like a fake tree, and the top half is like the body of a mannequin. And as soon as she saw it, she's like, "Do you like it?" And I was like, "No." She got it anyway, and it's in my dining room now, and it freaks me out every time I look at it.
That is very interesting.
Yeah. Speaking of weird stuff, you ever get any weird gifts that like you were not expecting?
No, not that I can think of. My husband, he does buy me like a lot of mom gifts, like mom jeans and that kind of thing, and I have to pretend that I like them. I get a lot of, weird pajamas and things like that, but, that's kind of what you get from your husband, so.
Do you have any embarrassing teacher moments here at Alden?
Oh my gosh, I've been teaching here for 20 years, too many to count. Tripping in front of my students, they politely try not to laugh. I think at least 2 or 3 times I've choked on water. I've had to go out into the hallway thinking that someone was going to have to give me the Heimlich. Probably my most embarrassing moments are with bees. If anyone knows me, they know that I do not like bees. So usually it's pretty good because the kids are like taking a test or they're working on homework and I'm like frantically running around, swatting at the bee, panicking. Nobody really notices, but a couple times kids will notice and, like whipping my head around, trying to escape a bee, screaming. Usually, some guy in the room will step up and smash the bee to the floor for me, but yeah, those are usually some of my more embarrassing moments.
Yeah, like 5 points on your test.
Right.
So, you teach the AP World History course. I know I took this course. I know you had a Christmas ornament project.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly did the project entail?
Well, students are asked to create an ornament that they make themselves that deals with something that we've learned in history. So we get some Genghis Khan ornaments, Silk Roads, we get a lot of interesting ornaments that you would never think would be put on a Christmas tree. You don't usually think of Genghis Khan being put on your Christmas tree. But we do have a lot of interesting ornaments. And then they kind of have to write a piece that explains why they picked that ornament and why they think that person is significant in history.
Were there like really great ones in the past? Like
I had a model to perfection of the Hagia Sophia, which is not an easy thing to create.
As an ornament?
As an ornament, yes. Beautifully made. Hated to give it back, but I always give back the ornaments so that people can put them on their tree at home because, again, who wouldn't want Genghis Khan on their Christmas tree?
I can't think of a single person.
No, nothing like a model for Christmas.
Do the students like doing this? Are they excited when they have to bring them in?
Yeah, some kids really get into it. I try to do a lot of different projects like that, especially with AP, because I know it's kids who really enjoy history. So we do historical pumpkins, and they make jack-o'-lanterns and pumpkins for history figures. This year I had a student ask me if it was okay if they mutilated the pumpkin, which concerned me a little bit. I said, I guess if you want to, and they came in with a pumpkin pie, which I thought was very creative. We do historical t-shirts. I try to do, a lot of different interesting things. We have speed dating in class. We have a Columbian exchange buffet. We have a Cold War cocktail party. So I try to do some fun, different things with kids who really like history.
Well, thank you for being on our holiday episode. Thanks for sharing all that. And surely you'll stick around for the game. And we'll be right back after this commercial break. Welcome back. Our next guest is also in the Social Studies Department. She is the advisor for the Youth Against Cancer Club. Please welcome Mrs. Kathleen.
Hey.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming on the show. I really appreciate it. We all do here. Are you excited for the upcoming holiday season?
I totally am. Getting ready for it. I'm really grateful to Amazon Prime right now. A lot of orders going out, a lot of emails saying things are shipped, so Santa's almost ready.
Are your children excited for the holiday season?
Very excited. A lot of new additions to the Christmas list on a daily basis. Some things are a little vague, a little stressful, but otherwise, yeah, they're really ready.
Are there any weird gifts or hard to get?
There was one Star Wars Lego that I think is pretty popular, so we had to do a little hunting for that, but we did find it.
All right. Do you have any interesting holiday traditions that are funny or different? I have a Christmas pickle on my Christmas tree.
Yeah, we do decorating and of the tree, and that maybe we shouldn't be purchasing it so early because it's already dying. I mean, it's dead, but it's really.
When did you put it up?
2 weeks ago, the weekend after Thanksgiving, and the needles are everywhere. So I'm hopeful. I might have to put the humidifier up to try and see.
Do you have a funny childhood Christmas or wintertime story?
I think there was one time with my older brother and I, he's 18 months older, and I think like all kids, you tried to stay awake so you could wait for Santa Claus, and poor Santa had to stay awake to wait for the kids to go to sleep, so we were sleeping at the top of the stairs, and finally we did sneak down, and inadvertently we knocked over all of the very gentle stockings that were hanging up and broke some things, and thankfully Santa didn't hear, so we just put it all back and we used the broken things. But to this day, Santa doesn't know.
So what's the oddest thing you've ever to say in class?
Yeah. Please put your pants back on. We don't have speedos in social studies. I had a student who was very excited. He was going into swimming, and he made it into sectionals, and he was having us all sign his cap as a way of motivation. And he was going to wear it for his race, and he was walking down the hall with just his Speedo on, and I was like, there's no Speedos in social studies. So I kind of had that phrase for a little bit that kids would repeat it. Is today a Speedo in social studies day? Not today.
Well, at least it was the cap you were signing on the Speedo.
This is true. Yeah, I did write him up for detention, according to the vice principal at the time.
Well,
yeah.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
So there's that moment, but what's your favorite moment here teaching at Alden High School?
Always the kids. I've been here almost 20 years, and it's always the kids. They energize you. We did the election this year, and the kids were just asking the best questions that would keep me on my toes. And I'd be like, I'm not sure. I'd have to go look that up. Or a lot of engagement. So I really enjoy that. It kind of keeps you young, too.
So, Youth Against Cancer, have you ever advised a club before?
I have. I used to run the Political Science Club years ago.
Are you new this year for Youth Against Cancer?
I am, yeah. And I think it's a natural fit for me. I always am trying to help kids make good choices. And I think this is a place where I can help kids make some good choices and encourage students to encourage their peers with good knowledge and healthy eating habits and good behaviors to prevent cancer in the future, hopefully.
How has the club been doing so far this year?
A lot of fun.
New members joining in?
We did. We had some new members join up, some freshmen, so that's good. Some younger kids to hopefully carry on. And we just decorated a tree and got an honorable mention in the park.
Do you have any future plans or fundraisers for the club?
We are doing a Pennies for Patients, and that's through the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. And then we're going to do some, after the new year, we're going to do some informational kind of handouts to the kids during lunch.
What's been the most memorable or rewarding part of the club this year?
We do have one member who has had cancer before, juvenile cancer, and she's very passionate about it, and listening to her really motivates us all to want to get information out and to actually fundraise to assist in research.
All right. Well, thanks for being here on our holiday episode and letting us know about the Youth Against Cancer Club.
My pleasure.
Stick around, we got the holiday parade coming up, and you don't want to miss that. Welcome back, everyone. We got a holiday game, holiday charades. Rules are, you have 30 seconds for each card, and each team is trying to get the most amount of cards correct. On my team, it's myself and Everett, and Mrs. Cadley and Mrs. Kornacki. You guys want to go first? You guys ready?
All right.
Yes?
I'm ready. Okay. Are we ready? Okay. Good. And
Santa hat. Santa? Short elf. Oh yeah! Okay. Oh, again. Okay. Circle. Yeah. Circle around you. A bowl. Christmas tree. Christmas tree ornaments. Oh, tree skirt.
Oh, jeez. Well, looks like we got some cheap time.
Oh, crumpets. The back up.
Are you gonna be acting them out?
I don't know.
I'm gonna trust you. Santa hat, Christmas tree decoration, or running Santa. Christmas music, Christmas songs. Santa. I don't know what Santa songs. Santa rooftop. No, don't know. Santa something. Santa songs, Christmas songs. You doing that?
Here comes Santa Claus.
Here comes Santa Claus. Do like 4 words or something.
Man, I'm like,
That's hard. I've never played charades.
actually,
That's hard, dude. That's hard.
take that one. Yeah, okay, that's a good one.
What?
Oh. Okay. 2 words. First word. Winking. Sounds like. Wait. Second word. A block. A block. Christmas log. Yeah. Christmas log. Fireplace. Okay. First word.
time.
Ooh, so close.
Oh.
So what is a Yule
Do I
log?
do a mule? Like
What's a Yule log?
What is
A
a
Yule log?
Yeah.
what is a Yule log? I don't know.
All right.
Well, it is a thing. So this one hasn't been taken
Sure,
yet.
take that one.
This one hasn't been taken yet. Let's see what it is. Ooh, all right.
Dreidel?
There you go.
Roll this up. Drink. Eggnog.
There you go.
Face. I can't hear. Oh, Silent Night. Nutcracker. Is this Campbell? Oh, Nora. Oh. Yeah.
I think we did them all.
We did them all.
We did them all.
All right. That was.
So, I think who won?
How many did we get? 2?
well, you didn't get Santa Claus.
I did not get that one. Nope.
We got.
That's tree skirt. I didn't get Nora.
Dreidel, eggnog, Silent Night. That's
3 to 2.
After this break, we'll be back with our musical guests, so please stick around. Welcome back to the Lake Show, everyone. Tonight, we are joined by a very talented Alden High School students. All of these guys and myself are lead characters in Alden's performance of Disney's Beauty and the Beast in February 2017. For now, spreading some holiday cheer, performing Baby It's Cold Outside, here are the lead characters of Beauty and the Beast.
Yep, you're good. Alright, have a seat. My head's in. Yep. There
little bit too?
No.
No. Even though we all hate each other.
I don't smile when I
All right, Carl.
Oh, wow.
I really can't stay.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I've got to go.
But baby, it's cold outside.
This evening has
Been hoping that you dropped
so
in.
very nice.
I'll hold your hands, they're just like
Mother
us.
will start to worry.
Beautiful, what's your
Father
hurry?
will be pacing the floor.
Listen to the fireplace
So
roar.
really I better scurry.
Beautiful, please don't
Or
hurry.
maybe just a half a drink more.
Put some records on while I
The
pour.
neighbors might think
It's bad out there.
Say what's in this
Some
drink?
cabs to be had out there.
I wish I knew
Eyes are like starlight
to
now.
break the spell.
I'll take your hat, your hair looks
I'll have
swell.
to say no, no, no,
Mind
sir.
if I move in
At least I'm
closer?
gonna say that I tried.
What's the sense of hurting my
I really
pride?
can't stay.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I simply must go.
Baby, it's cold outside.
The answer is
But
no.
baby, it's cold outside.
This lucky has
I'm lucky that you
been
dropped
so
in.
nice and warm.
Look out the window at that
My sister
storm.
will be suspicious.
Gosh, your lips look
My mother will
delicious.
be there at the door.
Waves upon a tropical
My
shore.
maiden's and mind is
Gosh, your lips
vicious.
are
Maybe
delicious.
just a cigarette more.
Never such a blizzard
I've
before.
got to get home.
Maybe you'd freeze out there.
Say, lend me a
It's up to your knees out there.
You've really been
I thrill when you touch my
Why
hand.
don't you see?
How can you do this thing to me?
It's time to be talked tomorrow.
Think of my lifelong
At least there will
sorrow.
be plenty of
If you caught
pie.
pneumonia and
I really
I,
can't stay.
baby, it's cold outside.
How about that, folks? Remember, Davey's Beauty and the Beast hits the stage February 9th, 10th, and 11th. You can pre-order your tickets online at aldenschools.org/box office. Special thanks to our guests, Mrs. Kornacki and Mrs. Cavalier. Let's give it up for Carl Aldinger and the Alley Cats. Everett Gilbert carrying the show for us. I'm Joan Keeler. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a good night.